We're going to begin with our feet side by side touching today, bringing everything just in alignment. And for the moment, just bring your palms together, hands at heart center, gazing in the distance. This is just going to balance the left and right hemispheres of our brain, engage our body in this awareness of our midline. We'll further ground in a moment, but we're just tuning the body into the sense of where we're headed, which brings our mind along with it as well. Release your hands down by your sides, but don't touch. We want the energy to flow. And take about a hip to shoulder width stance to your left. We're going to begin at the top of our head, imagining that our head is like a balloon filled with helium, the top of the head lifting up as the chin gently tucks. Aware of the energy actually moving from this point, the Baihui point, all the way into the heavens. So this energy pole, this Tai Chi pole that runs through our core. We develop in utero around this Tai Chi pole, this energy center. So it's really important to reconnect daily, ideally. And from this energy moving up, our shoulders drop down, our arms pulled by gravity, the lightness of our head, the weight of our arms lets us ground and lift at the same time from this center. And then we tune even more into the core, the midline, as we lengthen our spine, gently tucking the pelvis, imagining we have a long, heavy tail moving down and out from the tailbone. And then through the perineum down into the earth, and from the soles of the feet with a gentle bend, just a softness in the knees, we feel this strong, rooted energy. Inhale, floating your arms up to shoulder height where you bend the elbows. Bring the hands over and float them down. Again, inhale the arms up. Bend the elbows. This time bring the palms together. Float them to your heart center, gazing at your fingertips. Separate the hands, one hand open, the other in a loose fist of greeting, and set the intention today to really connect to this Tai Chi pole, your midline, that runs between heaven and earth and into heaven and earth, drawing energy into your core and through the conduit of your body. And for our breath today, we're going to be moving around this center. So to recenter and get our body used to it, we're going to be rotating around center, excuse me, as well as throwing our body off center and coming back in alignment. So cactus your arms for spinal cord breathing. You don't need to turn, I'm just going to turn for you to see. And we're going to inhale, lift our chin up, bend, really feel this midline, this midpoint at the heart, lifting up, chin is up. And then exhale, curve that midpoint, that spine back as you tuck your chin and curl in. And we'll continue here for a few breaths. Breathe in and out of your nose, so we're curling in. Inhale, lift up, lift the chin, gaze up. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And now starting from center, separate the shoulder blades, then move the elbows and the hands come toward each other. In Qigong, we always try to move from center first. That is our rock, our foundation. Inhale, open, lift. Exhale, release. Now we're going to inhale and turn to one side as you inhale up. And then exhale, come back to the midpoint, right? We're moving around center and then returning. Inhale, open, lift. Exhale through the nose, tuck and curl. Keep this fluid movement, moving away and back to your midline. Initiating the movements from the shoulder blades, from the lower dantian, your abdomen, your lower abdomen. Inhale through the nose, nice deep breath. Your breath is the most powerful tool for recentering your mind. It also creates a strong relationship between your heart and lungs. So this will be our last one here. Good. Knocking on the door of life. We're going to be twisting from side to side, letting the hand and back hit where you imagine the navel would come straight through the Ming Men, the door of life. And so it'll look like this. And really let the hands pat firmly the back of the hand at the back. The front of the hand just lands wherever it lands. Warming up the energy along the hip, the lower abdomen. The spine is nice and long. The chin stays centered along the midline of the body. We're not rotating the chin on this particular exercise. Gentle breath as you knock. We'll do two more. And release. Close your eyes and go within a moment. Picture that Tai Chi pole running through you, all along the spine, deep in the center of the body, out through the top of your head and then down into the earth. Notice the energy flowing through you now. And open your eyes. We're going to do a little bit more of this centering energy, beginning with some arm circles. Fingers together, thumbs spread wide, cross at your wrist. And inhale, keeping your shoulders down. Don't let them creep up into yours. Lift the chin and gaze up. Exhale, the arms float out, palms are up, and you gaze at one palm as it comes down. We're moving our neck, our arms around this midpoint. Other wrist on top. Inhale, lift up again. Separate the hands, float the arms down, gazing at the opposite palm. I love this, where we draw the energy up through center, overhead, and then we reach out into our aura, expansive in our energy that we then draw in and towards us again. Last arm circle here. Lift up, gaze up. Separate the arms, gazing at the palm as it floats down. Side bends. We're going to go ahead and do a flowing side bend from side to side, really working on this off and in and moving back and forth. We're also going to do broad arm movements. we can really, our arms often, right, we use to catch our balance. So when we purposefully use our arms to move us off and back into alignment, that's such a good metaphor for the control we have within our mind and our body. So we're going to inhale, exhale, float one arm down towards the earth, the other comes up overhead, and then switch as you inhale up, exhale, reach, looking up at the palm as you come over. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Your gaze comes center as you inhale through center, and then you look at your palm as it comes overhead. Inhale, exhale. And now we're going to do a little bit more. The lower hand is going to come more in a line with the upper palm. So it's going to reach across your hips. So it's almost like you have a line between your fingertips. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend. Keeping your navel firm, your lower dantian, drawing in the muscles around your lower dantian, drawing in, I should say. Exhale, bend. We're going to do one more each side. Inhaling up. Exhale. Inhale. And bend on your exhale. Inhale, center. And we're going to go ahead and move a little bit more down the body, working on our hips now. Step that left foot out to about 1.5 to 2 times shoulder width. And we're going to do 4 circles one direction and then 4 the other. Moving around. The upper body is relatively stable as we move the lower body. This is a wonderful metaphor for when parts of our life are out of kilter and we have no control over that. They just are that way. We can keep other parts stable, settled in a routine, certain systems we have in place that just keep us grounded and aligned. And let's go the other way. Feel that opening, the smooth, rhythmic movement as you move the hips around. We'll do 2 more this direction. Good. Bring your left foot back, feet come side by side for knee circles. This is really powerful to work on the stabilizer muscles that keep us physically centered within the ankles, the knees, the hips. So we'll begin circling the knees one direction and then we'll go the other. Again, as we move our knees, we're throwing ourselves off balance, and we're constantly having to do micro adjustments to keep and maintain that balance. And the more you do this physically and keep that mind centered, the more it'll happen automatically during your day. You'll just notice, wow, I got really upset and I feel better immediately. It's kind of crazy how Qigong does that for us. Good. And coming up. Bring your feet hip width apart again, and we're going to begin opening our chi. That was all just a little bit of warm-up movement. And now we're going to focus on some specific Qigong exercises that really help with this focus, this coming in. This movement, opening the chi, is super simple physically, but when we synchronize our breath, really focus again on this inward, downward movement. The palms start face up just below your navel and above your pelvis. Inhale, keeping the shoulders down, elbows come out, palms come to the heart. Then exhale, turn the palms down and float down. Inhale through your nose, lifting up. Exhale through your nose, floating down. And this next time on our exhale, we're going to bend our knees as well as we float down. And then we'll lengthen our knees up as we lift the palms back to the heart. Exhale. This opens the chi within an area we call the sanjiao, the triple warmer, triple burner. This is the inner relationship between all of our organs, allowing them to move in harmony with each other. Through harmony comes centering. We'll do 2 more here. And now we're going to do Buddha holding up the earth, lifting the arms all the way overhead, gazing between the palms. And then turn the palms towards the body again, bending the knees as the hands come to the heart. So we inhale, lifting the knees, lifting the arms, lifting the chin, gazing up. Again, try to prevent the shoulders from coming down into your ears. Inhale. Exhale and lower. We'll do 1 more here. Keeping the knees straight, don't bend, keep them straight. And bring the hands up to shoulder height, both palms face forward, for Master Wong sweeps the waters. We're going to inhale as we sweep our hands over to one side. The legs stay still. You're moving at the waist, moving around the core. Flip the hands over and exhale through the nose as you turn back the other way. Imagine your body supported in a pool of warm water as you inhale, sweeping rose petals across the surface of the water. Exhale, sweeping back, feeling the tension, the resistance in the water as you turn. A physically strong, flexible spine and stabilizer muscles in the front and back of your core. Keep your energy flowing, letting you be open to immediately come into alignment without resistance. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. So, in all realms of your being. Inhale, float across. Exhale, return. We'll do one more each direction. And return. Good. We're going to do two postures that we normally do in the winter, but they're so powerful for this work that we're doing, and they're the deer gazes backward and the deer leaps. The feet are side by side as we begin, so bring the left foot back, feet are touching. Cross, and we're going to do arm circle arms, inhaling the arms overhead, gaze up, and then lower the arms, bringing your palms to your lower back. Put all of your weight into one foot. Step out, not a huge step, but a moderate step at a 40-degree angle, and straighten the back leg, turn the hips over the front leg, bend the knee, and lean the body forward. Make sure those hips are square, and turn and gaze behind you. Turn at the waist, the shoulders, and the chin, breathing gently. Come back to center. Shift your weight back, bringing your feet side by side again. Release the hands. Inhale, lift the hands up, gaze up. Exhale, bring them to the lower back. Breathe gently. Put your weight into the opposite foot, and then step forward about 40 degrees. Turn the hips over the front to have them centered and square. Lean forward, one line between your heel and the top of your head. Rotate the hips, the shoulders, the chin, gaze back. You should be able to see your elbow behind you when you're in the full posture. Come back to center, shifting your weight back. Now we'll do the deer leaps. Inhale, palms face each other as you bring your hands to your heart. Put your weight into that first foot. Step out again about a 40-degree angle as you bring your hands in front of you. That nice straight line between your heel and head. Lower your palms. Draw your hands back with loose fist as you lift that back heel. Feel the centered energy all the way through the body, into the earth and up to the heavens. Release, shift the weight back, bring the feet side by side. Putting your weight into the opposite foot, hands come up to the heart, shoulders are down and relaxed. Step forward as you press the hands forward, turn the palms down, curl into loose fist, lift the heel, lift the energy from the earth up through the heavens and through the heavens into the earth, flowing on the conduit of your core. Release, stepping back. Bring the feet hip width apart as we center our energy before we do our mudra. The palms are face up, right above your pelvis and below your navel. Inhale, float one arm out and up, gazing at the palm all the way, and then gaze at the thumb as you exhale through the nose, drawing the hand down through center. Inhale, the opposite hand floats out, gazing at the palm as you lift up and over. Exhale, draw the hand down through center. We'll repeat this several more times. One more time each side. Step your feet side by side, one hand on top of the other. Close your eyes for bamboo swaying in the wind, the ultimate recentering. Just letting go and letting the chi move where it needs to go. Release your hands. We're going to do Mukula Mudra. So bring all of your fingertips touching your thumbs. I'll show you and then I'm going to stand back. So we're going to do it standing. So all of the fingertips touch the thumbs, and we'll do that with both hands. And we're going to point this towards our stomach and spleen. So up under your left rib cage. Keep the hands as relaxed as you can. We're going to just send focused energy into this system, the pancreas, spleen, stomach, as we do long, slow, deep breathing. This heals any energy, stagnation, anywhere you point the beak mudra. But we're really focusing here because when we have our mind, our thoughts, overthinking, worrying, that pulls us out of balance as much as if we tripped on a stone. So when we balance this energy system, we remove the stones in our path so we can walk with greater ease. So we'll be here for a few minutes, so just breathe long, slow, deep breaths. In and out of your nose. Keep the shoulders relaxed down, the body relaxed. We're standing so we can let the energy flow as well down the outside of our legs for the stomach and up the inside of our legs for the spleen. Keep your breath moving. Long, slow, deep inhales and exhales. One more minute here. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Release your hands down by your sides. Bring your feet side by side. Settle into your space. Picture the Tai Chi pole one more time. Your mind, body, and spirit aligned, deeply centered within. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope you have a wonderful day.